meeting of the Rutland Regional Planning Commission Executive Finance Committee to order at 5:31 on May 20th. Really? Yes, Tuesday, May 20th. That's.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I've done it too. I don't think we need any introductions.
Nope.
Okay, so approval of the May 20th agenda.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye, hold up your
Aye.
hand. Okay. Okay, that's unanimous. Approval of the April 7th meeting minutes because we did not have a quorum last week in order to do that. So everybody have an extra week to read them over. Find any typographical errors, additions, subtractions, otherwise I'll entertain a motion to accept them as written.
So move. Just started.
Thank you.
I wasn't there.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor of approving the April 7th minutes, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Thank you very much. Open to the public. So where's the dog?
She's at home. Marisa had a half day, so she was here in the morning, brought her back there at lunch.
Then we are close to the public. All right. So, approval of the parental leave policy. You all received a copy of it?
Yep. So I did not include the stuff we talked about last Monday, just because we talked about like the sort of agenda and all the normal business stuff that we normally discuss. So I figured you wouldn't want a repeat of all that stuff. So like the financials, the board agenda, all that jazz. So I just added this so we could get through it quickly. I made the suggested edits from the attorney and from you all after we reviewed it last week and the month prior. So Dave, a little background on this.
Yep.
You know how we typically do all of our budgeting policy work in June for that next fiscal year?
Yep.
So last year we were floating out this policy in June and we decided let's hold off and develop it a little bit more. So the board voted June of 2024 for us to start this policy work. For a number of reasons, we sort of like let it lapse a bit and started to work on it, let it lie. So we're finally back to it. Hey, Leona.
Hello.
So the idea is a 4-week paid paternity policy. Pretty standard.
Yep.
Trying to match similar policies that exist in other RPCs, essentially. So any questions, thoughts on this? Are the revisions captured that we talked about? Yeah.
So let me just ask, what is the policy now prior to?
Just normal VPFL. So it would be unpaid
Parental leave.
family parental leave. Yeah. So there's 2 options now that exist here, which is you can just take your accrued time.
Yep.
Or if you want to take an unpaid leave, it would go through that
Yep.
12 weeks. So
Okay.
the idea with this policy is that it would actually run concurrently with VPFL. So you
So
would
we get paid.
you get paid for the first 4 weeks, and then if you kept going past that, you go into the unpaid leave category.
Okay.
Now, we're sort of something that's not captured in here, and this won't be a standalone policy. This will be within the employee handbook. One thing MK and I talked about that's not captured here is how are we treating time off and pension accruals during leave times. So instead of trying to just fit it in this policy, we said, why not, when we do our handbook update next month, do it as a global, so that way we're not just covering this, we're covering everything. And we'll obviously talk about that next month, but the idea is we thought of and talked to the folks at Gusto and some of the sort of like HR experts of, okay, when should it count, when should it not count? And the cleanest break that we could see is if something is paid, it's accrued. If something's unpaid, it's no longer accrued. So that's what we'd like to add to the handbook next month when we do our policy updates. but that would impact this as well. You know, the accruals are minimal over 4 weeks, but it's sort of that same idea of if you're paid, you're accruing the same you would be if you took a vacation day or a sick day or whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Any other questions?
You feeling good?
No.
Laura, any questions?
I got caught up.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're only a minute late, don't worry.
Alrighty, well, in that case, I will entertain a motion to recommend this to the full board.
I'll move that motion.
May I have a second? Okay, all those in favor of moving this, recommending this to the full board in about an hour, give or take, signify by saying aye.
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 No objections? Motion's approved. Okay, then next thing on the agenda is a 6 o'clock adjournment. Yeah, that's about right.
We sit here.
Can always be early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this special meeting. May I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. We are adjourned at 37 minutes after 5 o'clock on the 20th of May. Thank you.
Thank you.